Hey, how's it going? Ain't it been a minute, huh? Ain't it been a minute? Hey. Look who got a webcam. Look who finally got a webcam, bro. I don't have to record off through my phone. I don't have to record through any of that. Hold on. Let me check my YouTube channel. Renewing numbers I have. What was the last video? April. The last video was in April. Alright, the truth is, April, May, June, July. The truth is, this isn't even getting a good picture of me. Or should I just, I don't know where I want to sit. It's a good lighting. Who knows? Hope it looks good on me though. The truth is, you know, I was like, I should plan doing this every 3 months, maybe. Yeah. Oh, I got a nice mic too. Okay, you'll see the giveaway later. Got a phone. I recorded a video. Yes. I don't know. Maybe. Hold on. Is it still on? Yeah. Okay. Maybe back in, I forgot, June. End of June, beginning of July. Yes. I recorded with a friend named Trip. I love him. We had an amazing time. However, when I recorded the video, you know what? Here's a better idea, because I'm so stupid. I gotta know what I'm looking at. And that's even better. Okay, couldn't I? Still trying to understand OBS. Pretty cool though. Amazing. Man, I don't know. Okay. This is a do I need to sit closer? That's probably what I need to do. This is huge area. Oh my goodness. Better lighting? Better lighting? Okay, I think that seems better now. Then the truth is, yes, I recorded it with Trip. It was a fun time. It was an amazing time. It could be better on me, right? There's a divine light somewhere else. I don't care about the big old. Just let me get a good look at me, you know. Amazing video. The foam came off. Look at me everywhere. It's gonna be amazing introduction ready. Data isn't recoverable. The data was recoverable. I recorded through my phone. I meant to take it to my phone. I recorded his audio and his video, and I was going to have it shared so I could see me because I didn't have a webcam. And as I was trying to slide the video from my phone to the computer, the file got corrupted. The file got corrupted. I need to sit closer, dude. Oh no, my cereal! Ain't it good being me right now? Ain't it good? I don't use my... It's amazing being me. So I couldn't have anything to upload. Didn't have anything to upload. It's amazing being me. Amazing introduction. Amazing. Simple. Beautiful. Beautiful. I guess they're beautiful. You all amazing people. Never thought of this as a diary until now. Yeah, I had to record recorded. I wasn't wanted to do this. Like, I just thought of doing this on the fly, and I gotta wait around. I wasn't even gonna have cereal. I realized I could sneak in some time before I do. Okay. I wanna look at you. I don't know where to start. Where to go? Can't be a cereal video without cereal. I am everywhere right now. Oh my goodness. I want to get philosophical for whatever I need to get off my chest, and then I'll play some Street Fighter. Maybe I'll record it. I was thinking, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna have this all in one session, but I think I'm gonna edit it afterwards. Just for hello? Definitely. I am so scared. I am horrified. So I could get used to OBS and video editing for more important reasons in the future. Because I have an idea of, like, you know, maybe I could be an influencer, a streamer, maybe as a side thing, but also as the fact that whenever I do a big, you know, grander than this, you know, I have to have to set a personality. I don't want the idea of just a facade, a safe facade, to be safe for, you know, how would I say this? To not be me, because, and just to be a safe another person. How do I word this the best? A safe look, a facade that isn't true, that isn't a unique personality that just pleases the people and isn't true to myself. Because how would I say this? Because when push comes to shove and I slip up saying something controversial, maybe the N-word, which I do say, I probably said it in my April video, no doubt. I think I was told. Get canceled. And people look at, you know, he's a bad person. He's a bad person. Look at him. He's a bad person. Retarded. But I want to set a ground of who I am first, of who I am personally as a personality. Just because I know I can't be myself. I mean, just because I know I can't be anybody else but myself. Because I know I'm going to slip up. Everybody does. But who I am, I'm too much of a wild card, a wild person to even think. To even think before I speak. I'm trying to set this as a footground before I go higher to what I want to do. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to also be me. And there's gonna be a lot of eyes on me. There's a lot of pressure on me. And if somebody doesn't, if I do something that somebody doesn't expect me to put them off, then it ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it, and I'm gonna be the bad guy. So people need to know who I am first before, you know, I unsettle something. But I worded this so much better before. I know I hope the message is given. I need to settle myself for who I am, my personality, because I'm a unique person. I cannot force myself to change. I could be more responsible, more respectful. I could think more. But if I try to fake it, to fake who I am, nothing will be maybe I should fix this. Maybe. Let's see. At least a little better. Alright. If I fake who I am and say the wrong thing, people will still, give me the benefit of the doubt because they already know who I am. Say something unexpected, see me as hateful, about to fall. See me as hateful. Because I'm stupid. They'll know who I am. They'll know who I really am. Give me the benefit of the doubt. And to always have my back. Because I'm a very trustworthy person. A very loving person. Why did I take off my shoes? Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to be a figure. Again, a lot of eyes on me. A lot of pressure. I feel pressure right now. And this business is industry. It's very diverse. So many different people, so many different personalities. Things clash. And if I settle my foot down as soon as I can, as soon as possible, things will be easier for me. So much easier. Gotta get everything off my chest, have everyone get to know who I am. That still bothers me a bit. Aye. So I can be in the same position moving forward. Because I need the benefit of the doubt. Mostly because how would I say this? Mostly because I am going to do big things. I believe so. I'm going to do unexpected. I can't do what I want to do isn't measurable. What I want to do is grand. It's stupid. And so I need all the faith of everybody who want to see me succeed, who want to see me change everything, the world for the better, which I want to do. I'm here to give it. What I really want to do, why I speak, is to give insight, to think as I'm speaking, because I don't have much people to talk to, relatively, other than myself. I'm a loser. I just need people to believe in me, have faith in me. Because I do care about them, and I do care about people. I want to be a beacon of hope and inspiration to people. Whomever's watching this, I want y'all to love yourself as I love you. I'm telling you this, I'm going to change the world. As big as that seems, as big as that sounds, as egotistical, narcissistic. There's another word I forgot. Pretentious as that sounds, I will, because I care. So I want to set up to be, a streamer, influencer, or I said in the beginning. I hate that word, man. because it suggests people can't think for themselves. That makes sense a bit, because a lot of it people don't. People refuse to, because people are scared to know who they are. Sure, I talked about this dozens of times. Got my review videos go down, but influence thought. It hurts. It's horrifying to think about, due to the fact that everybody has a voice, whoever. And everybody wants to hear what they want to hear. There's this, well, in the scriptures it says, in the end days, men will be lovers of self. And a lot of people are just narcissistic. But I want to be a guidance. Is this the mic? Is this even on? What is this? I am scared. I genuinely do not know. Is it? No, I'm scared. That's good. And there's this quote I saw in a picture of. It's someone who's etched on a tablet who believed it was the end times, because he thought like everybody wants to have their own voices heard. People are unruly. And, I do believe we're headed towards that time. But if I'm going to be an influencer, I want to influence people on a better path, a better mindset, be an inspiration. A lot of people don't want to be themselves. A lot of people latch on to others' ideas, others' thoughts, because they don't want to know who they are. They don't want to think for themselves, because it's scary. It really, really is. It's horrifying. Learning who you are, it's very scary. It makes you emotional. It's a triumph in itself. If you don't want to learn who you are, you want to progress in your own life. I already found a good idea of who I am. And I know that because I'm reluctant to change. I don't want to say. Because it's hard for me to try to change. Because that's who I am. And I want to help guide other people towards that path, to be who they are, to believe in themselves. I talk to people on the internet. People on the internet are really cool. Mentally ill, but really sweet. There's a server I joined. And the owners of the server are, I don't want to sound creepy saying this, just underage, mentally ill girls. Not young. Shut up. And they're funny, they're sweet, but man, they need help. They need help. They're cute girls, and they just are so detached from some sort of reality that they don't realize they're stuck in. I want to help, like, hey, you be you, be better. 3 of them, let me just count 3, not 4, whatever. A lot of them are stuck, a lot of them are too dependent on substances. One of them in particular is too dependent on substances. And they think some think they're ugly, some are just too scared to get out the house. And there's this dude who I've been talking to. He's a very sweet guy. He's Canadian. He's a Canadian young man. He's sweet. And I was just in the VC, this is like 3-4 days ago. With him and another girl. who doesn't even speak, who is always muted. She's not even ugly. She's very personable online, but in real life she's not. She barely got out of the house, is what she was saying. I'm worried about people. I want people to be better. And it's a very frightening thing to me. Very frightening thing. And I give him this talk. Learn how to be yourself, because you'll never grow as a person. You'll never be who you are, the potential you have, the potential you don't know you have. As long as you don't challenge, you won't know what you have until you challenge yourself for it. You can do great things. We are doing great things. I am trying to connect to you because I want to see what you can become. Your mom believes in you. If not, your grandma believes in you. If not, your father believes in you. If not, your siblings. If not, somebody, a coach, a teacher. People see your potential. Don't disappoint them. Make them happy. Make them proud. Don't disappoint them. If you won't disappoint yourself, be you. You're not going to get another chance at this. And if you grow wise, it's going to be really late. You got to do it as soon as you can. Or else you regret it. Simply you regret it. Your life will pass without even you living it. I don't want that to happen. Because it's a scary thought. Really scary thought. So I gave him that talk. I was trying to stop talking. It was getting really late. I was kept going. And I stopped for a bit. The girl was like, "You keep going. This is inspirational." I'm like, "Okay." And then as I was talking, I got a message from the guy. He was like, "Dude, I've never cried to such tears, man." Like, dog, it's okay. This is human. This is thoughts. Be yourself. Don't change. They're young. They don't need to, they don't need to change. I mean, they don't need to change themselves. They're comfortable on the internet, but reality is, they're not what they can be. They know what they can be, seems to be, but they're not doing what they need to. So I helped them understand. And I think it was yesterday, I don't remember. I just hopped on Discord and I looked at it and she added me like, "Nico, look, I'm walking outside." She was streaming her walking around her city, going to a store, and I suggested that, hey, just do so. Throughout it, she did. She was just streaming her feet, just walking. It was like, wow. It helped a bit. One of my inspirations, corn pups. One of my inspirations for streaming was Etika. Probably my most inspiration was Etika. I love him. Rest in peace. God bless his soul. He cared about his audience so much. He did. Because he was another reason I would love to be, a streamer. People are lonely and they need a friend. They need someone to, share any bond with. Any humanity. Because there's not left from people. There is humanity. Because if somebody's can't be out with humans, they need at least some sort of touch to keep them sane. sanity is a hard thing. But it's becoming a hard thing to keep today's age. And so I need to be someone that reaches out and say, hey, I'm with you, I'm your friend. We need to talk. People love to talk. People love to hear it. People need to be comforted as they're in life. Not too coddled, but just assurance, that they have a friend, they have someone that cares, that will go on and be with, and stick with. And Edgar really cared about his audience. He was so passionate about that. He was such a passionate. And people loved him because how much real he is. He was the pinnacle of what he was, is who he is. But the people who cared for him, or he saw that cared for him, a fraction of those, a fraction of the people who he thought cared about me, a very small fraction, started harassing him. It's a sense of betrayal. Looking at it, it was a sense of betrayal that was making him, losing him. He was becoming too detached from reality because he spent so much of his life on here. But he was a beacon of hope. He was a beacon of joy. People loved him. I loved him so much, man. He was so personable. He was so great. He was influential. And he was just ideal. We loved him. He always looked at you with a smile on his face. He seemed so excited. I loved him, dude. He was so good. He was so good. He's going to be loved forever. He really is. I want to be that. He cared. People knew he cared. He loves. He was passionate. He shared his passions. You know what? It's being a Nintendo fan at that time, but being a black Nintendo fan, but he made shit cool, dude. He really did. He made everything cool, dog. That's Etika. That wasn't influence. That's influential. He got everybody together, man. I wasn't watching the Nintendo Direct through the Nintendo channel. I was watching his reactions live on camera, live. We love him. I love him so much. And I love y'all. For some reason, my mom told me this when I was like 10, 11, whatever. It stuck with me. Mothers see your potential. She likes to say, Mama knows everything, but just people notice your potential. Know that. He said, if you're ever a star, and you want to acknowledge whomever is your audience, don't call them fans. Let them know that they're your supporters, and address them as so, because fanatics, it's somewhat disrespectful. Somewhat is. And I understand that these people are giving you not only these people are giving you a platform. They're a reason you're here. They're the reason you're being listened to. They support you because they care about you. And you're supposed to care about them back. Don't take that for granted because you're here because of them. They pay their ticket to see you. It stuck with me, dude. It stuck with me. Oh, let's be right now. It stuck with me. And I'm not going to be disrespectful. It circles back to being loved and giving love back. There's one thing, man. It was a bit ago, like 7 years ago, maybe. My best friend, my best friend's Angel. I don't want to say his name because I don't want people to get But Angel, let's just say his name is Angel. Y'all know Alfred? Yeah. Hey, he was into made Smash videos at the time. He was, he was entertaining. He was funny. he was a light. Now he's just going by a facade, like how everybody does. All the trendy dudes put highlights in their hair. It's disgusting. Don't sell your soul. Don't sell your personality. And if anybody sees this and seeing that I'm changing myself, warn me. Let me know. And don't follow trends. Don't be like everyone else who say the same lingo, who say the same things, who send the same stuff, who do the same movements, and mannerisms, little quotes. Just be you. Just be you. Just be you. Anyway, Angel message out for Rad on Discord. It's like, hey man, I love your stuff. Thank you. Or, thank you, I love it. And he responded to something like, hey, don't mess with me. I'm not your friend. Don't do that. Don't. It's relatively insulting. And he turned me off completely. Never cared for him since. You got too much of a big head by making Smash and Overwatch videos, dude. These people gave you your platform. They appreciate you. Don't do that to them, man. Don't. But I know, I do understand that. With much is given, much is tested. Heavy is the hand that wears the crown. Things do get frustrating, annoying with so many things coming at you at once. I understand that. But it's always best to keep your cool headed. Just do your best to give back to those who love you. Please. Don't insult them. Don't. You'll regret it. They love you. They're here for you. They buy your ticket. So don't manipulate them for your money, for their money either. If I become a streamer, I don't want to get paid. I would hate to be paid for it. But I still have to provide. That's a goal of mine. To be able to provide for family, take care of them, As soon as I'm stable, everybody's stable, I make a good income from not just streaming. Because the other venture I have isn't streaming, but other career. I want to turn the donations off. I just want people to now then have that inspiration. Sorry, this one. This is a high quality. I got this camera for $13, man. It's beautiful. Has it already been 20 minutes? I don't know what else to think about. Other than keep integrity. Don't be mean. Be nice. This is a nice stream. This is a nice server. This is a nice cereal. Corn Pops. Be nice, man. Be nice, guys. Be friendly. Oh, I got fired. Back in June, I got fired. So I was promoted leader of the team at a water park, and I had to reorganize people because to get the work job done efficiently. And there's this girl who came in to help us from a different department. I didn't know her name, but she was fat. For her young age, it was concerning. And that's the only thing I acknowledged about her that I've noticed. Because, don't get me wrong, we can tell when somebody's not good looking. We can tell when somebody's fat. But it's hard to say. But it's, just to be polite, we're not going to call people ugly in their face. Unless you're probably me, which I am. Though, it is hypocritical, because look at my big ass nose and small ass forehead. You never thought of me, motherfucker. But I was organizing the team, say, hey, you go over there, replace her. When you replace her, tell her, let them know. So it's just her and that fat girl, working together with that one. They looked at me like, dude, what? Not like her? Like, I'm just saying, you know, what needs to be done. I'm just saying she's bad. You know, okay. They knew who I was talking about, mind you. Is this something great? No, it's not. Oscar Nine Tails. Beautiful build. Annoying crew bit, but beautiful build. Yeah, there you are. Excuse me. And so, a couple minutes after I was on the floor doing, you know, my job, she comes up to me. Who you calling a fat bitch? I turned to her and I said, I didn't call you a fat bitch, I just called you fat. This isn't gonna look good on you. You know, you're a lead now. Or you're a lead, this ain't gonna look good on you. You can't report it. So I'm guessing I work with younger folk. About a year or 2 years younger than me. Of course, you know, younger folks like to speak, gossip, say something to make them seem interesting. This may be a cope, but it is true, you know. People want something to say, to talk about, you know, to be the first to report. Because gossip, a lot of people gossip. I don't blame people. I don't like gossiping, but it's just what people do. And so I got called towards the end of the day, got fired, you know, he called, you know, no, I was here for, like, okay, cool, that. She said, so the supervisor, it's 30 minutes already. You know why you're getting, you know, fired? I'm like, yeah, because I called her fat. You know, I called her fat. And she said, I'm like, no, I didn't. I just called her fat. And then, you know, I just decided to fill the release forms. I explained the entire thing of what I was speaking to you about. I was fired on a lie. I was fired on a lie. Wrongfully so. I was fired on a lie. People hate it when their villain has a point. When the villain has a point, it's over. When the villain is right. I don't know. Fired me early, before it closed, before whatever. So it was fire. It was kind of rainy, but I was still laying down on a bench outside. Just wow, you know, fired after a job I spent for a year and a third, or maybe quarter. I walked around the little square, different, you know, seen different shops. Walked around this restaurant. People thought I was walking around and then heading out. I had a backpack on. And I was dressed like this, necessarily. As I was walking out, an Asian officer stood by, you know, was like, hey, you know, how are you, what's your name, whatever. Of course they thought I was suspicious. Excuse me. I look like a little disrespectful just by the look. But I know how to keep my cool. I know how to just like manipulate a situation. Not in a bad way, but just to put things in my favor. And that way, you know, just stay polite, because that's how I am. If you're nervous, just speak what you say. The first thing, simply, just say what you are. Be friendly. Be nice. Just be nice. And that's what I did. He was like, hey, yeah, you know what you're calling her for. I was just giving a thing, like,
you know, suspicious long hair, backpack. Yeah, I get you. And then we chatted for a bit, we talked for a bit. A dude came up, we were just talking about our dreams, our goals, what we were doing. The restaurant, I said the chicken was, I like the chicken with blue cheese. They were both like, eh. No, I just like some chicken. The dude next to me wanted to be an NBA player. I wanted to do something ridiculous. Leave it at that. I think people already know. But who knows? Anyway. I care for y'all. I love y'all. Whatever. Then I was walking with Moving On, the Third Strike soundtrack in my head. Good song. I think I would put it on my phone too. It's a good song. And whatever, I got fired for that. I need my check in the mail for being fired upon a lie. $2,000 bucks. See, this is what I mean. People would love to twist this, capture it, make me seem like a bad person years after. I'm being me. And hopefully I could grow enough audience with the integral part of who I am, so then they'll be able to defend me and know who I am if push comes to shove and things get bad. That's what's needed. It's trust. It's real, recognizing real. And people, you know, would still follow those who aren't even good influences anyway. Not just influencers, but influences. There's this guy I saw named Hassan, and he just seemed like a prick. Like a real jerk. But people still have an audience. And I'm not gonna understand. I'm not gonna understand everything. I'm really not. But be the change you want to see in the world. I want people to just be better. I want people to have a better guidance. But I don't want people to take my words as gospel. I want just to be a somewhat influence. I want people to become closer with the Lord. I really do. I'm a flawed man. But that is the truth, and I'll love other people to follow. Because the path is narrow. The path is narrow. Stencil drawing, where to go. Hopefully you'll see this. Hopefully it'll make sense to you. There's stairs right there. And then here. The path is narrow. The narrow path is the righteous path. I want to be an influence to, righteousness. And if you want the real influence, the real righteous, it's in the scriptures right here. Jesus was brought down upon earth to set a standard for man to be like, so we can live through Jesus, live how he did, to earn and to have faith in God and to do works for others, because works and faith are what are going to get you into heaven. Not just faith and not just works, but both. So you need to continue to worship our Lord and continue to serve him, because you're serving others. We are slaves. We are slaves, but slaves to righteousness. The path is narrow, and we must abide by his guidance so that we can have paradise, a new body, new life, unimaginable, incomprehensible by us humans, mere humans. No one's even above there. We can't even imagine. It's hard to think about. We won't even know unless we get there. If you want peace, eternal joy, be slaves to here and now. Be slaves to here and now. It won't be worth it. I don't even like this drink really. I'm not holding back. I'm me. www.tibbler.com. I'm supporting small businesses, and I love this website. It's social. It's a new social media platform. TIBLUR. Tibbler. Support small businesses. My page is just named YEA. Yeah. Follow me on Tibbler. Make a Tibbler account, but make sure you keep the integrity of the website. It's very memey. It's like Instagram. It's like it makes with Instagram and Twitter. It's funny. You can make your post. It's very internet. What's the word? It's very internet influenced. Have fun, be you. But if you find out or see that it's not for you, then you don't have to join. Because if you're not going to keep the integrity, really, I mean, things are weeding out process naturally. The internet kind of ruins that for a bit, but eventually it will find its place again. Keep a good stasis. And just so a natural weeding out process. If it's not for you, then you don't have to, be a that's it. Well, that's when fan bases get ruined, because people still look for a thing to latch on to, and if it's unnatural, they force it to. Things get diluted, the integrity and passion and soul becomes tainted and ruined. And it just becomes, not as cool. The mystique is lost, and the integrity, the passion, the love originally had is gone. That's why loser Redditors go on Reddit. Loser 4chaners go on 4chan. People love memes. Just like that to them. Which is good. Instagram was sweet. This is kind of like Instagram. There's cool memes. There's funny posts. Be funny. Be nice. This is a nice social media platform. 47 minutes. I can talk to myself all day. That's how. I don't want to say lonely I am. I'm just very lonely in thought. I don't have much people to necessarily talk to throughout my whole day. Everybody's busy. I'm always keeping here. Because I just rather listen than talk. I don't like to speak when there's nothing important to say, really, other than if it's something stupid, just to make myself laugh. But if there's nothing important to say, then just keep moving forward. Let people go something ridiculous. Just if it's something groundbreaking, nothing moving, don't say it. It's not worth it. Waste of breath. Miss Etika. R.I.P. really. There. I get canceled. Cancel me. I'm keeping integrity. I'm not worth it. People shouldn't care about me. I don't know what else to say now. I think I'm going fishing by the end of this month. I think I'm getting better at physique. I think I'm getting better looking. Who knows? I'm bored. Internet's a weird place, dude. Weird place. Don't go on it. Worst mistake of my life. Love people. People are really weird. People are different. People are diverse. People are beautiful. It's a beautiful world. God made beautiful people. We just ruin it a lot. We are terrible people. But be the best you can be. I hang around, at a show I was working at, like last month. Oh, just don't think you're a loser. Just don't. I forget I'm not a loser. Sometimes I forget I'm not as much of a loser I think I am. I comfortably had a nice conversation. I got the snaps with 2 girls. I hate the word Riz. You know, just comfortably prefer you to talk to him. Same thing happened 2 days ago. Talking with a woman. We talked the whole show. I knew she was a nice girl, really. I met the two previous girls. They were at a metal show. It smelled like weed, it smelled like funk. There's people. People are interesting though. There's served food, and the lady who was taking the orders. You know, you can. How do I say this? You can only judge a book by its cover so much. You can expect what the book has, but you can't predict the words in it. She was wearing a spike collar. She had blonde hair and glasses. And she had on peak stilettos. This is my foot. She had on, you know, it's like, wow, you know, these are really interesting people. And her husband was the owner of the theater. And you know, the average, you know, Redditor, metalhead, you know, long hair, scraggly beard, kind of pasty looking. That was her husband. And she was a sweet girl. No, she had black lipstick too. She was a sweet girl. You know, you don't expect, you can only judge a book by its cover so much. And when she spoke, you know, especially when she was apologizing to me, there was wrong orders, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," you know. She had that nerdy kind of what I also describe fatherless accent. It's because it's when you can't. Oh man. It's when you can't. It's when they can't really pronounce their R's that much. R's. Fatherless impediment. Because that's what I see of people who are missing a father figure. It's, where's this mic? Is the mic right here? Is the mic right? Where's the mic at? Dude, I'm scared. Where's this mic at? I don't know. Is it you? Kind of like Mighty B, if y'all remember the show Mighty B. She sounded like similar to Mighty B. Yeah, super sweet. And so I met the two middle girls up there. One was kind of fat. The other, she was like beautiful. She was really pretty. She was very thin, fair skin, not pasty, fair. She dressed for the occasion. It was a metal show, trashy metal show. I didn't get the appeal. You know, it was a room, people were moshing. I didn't get the appeal until I understood the integrity of it. I was like, this is something beautiful and special. People are having fun. Talked to them after show. You know, the show I just went to yesterday, 2 days ago. A girl I spent the whole time talking to, I guess a couple women. Well, one at the beginning. You know, just you gotta be polite. Chivalry is a hard thing to come by nowadays. Very, very hard thing to come by. And so people notice you when you're polite and, you know, be nice. And the girl I was talking to, I could tell she was a nice girl. I mean, she was with her father and they were enjoying the time. I was talking to her, she was talking to me. We back and forth. It was a good time. She's going to the next show. These guys don't meet. Yeah, it was a good time. Kind of boring. My thoughts on Reese better. Gaming. So I think we'll do that right now. Gaming. Be right back on this one. Figure out OBS again.
Alright, y'all. Where to put this one? It's tilted. Alright, y'all. It's gamer time. It's gamer time. Alright, let's start the first set. It may get interrupted. I'm supposed to stay up for... Oh. I'm supposed to stay up for my sister, waiting for her to get home. Being able to unlock her door. Lock the door. For her to come in the house. I might be too tired, too stupid to play ranked right now, but let's see where this goes. I don't think I'm in the mood, sorry. Alright, first match. Zangief. Okay. I'm not Marissa Main, I love her. She's like literally me. She's so sweet and happy and cute and just loving. I love her. She's Italian, dude. Alright. I hope like some intellectual thoughts can form in my brain as I'm playing the game, but I'm not sure. Ooh. Oops, no way I'm letting him take this. No way I'm letting him take this. Okay, cool. Risky. Who cares? I don't know. Just Platinum 2. I'm relatively good. Oh, Platinum 3. I didn't realize. I think I could be really good in tournaments in this game. This game fits like a glove for me, especially Marissa. Ooh, okay, nice. Oh, input too late. Okay. I'm relatively good, I'm relatively well. This is a fun game, I really love this. I've been playing this game for a bit now. I have more hours on it than Guilty Gear Strive, and I even got it on day 1. Nice. I didn't pre-order it, I just got it on day 1. I thought my gaming, or like, my GPU isn't gonna be enough to handle this game. I was wrong. I just remember, the best graphics and stuff. It's a game to look as good as it can, but I don't know what I'm worried for. Oh, I'm stupid. Come on, you ain't fooling me. Oh! He fooled me. Or she fooled me at Spaghetti Queen. Oh. Oh. That answers that question. What's up with gay shit today, nigga? Relax. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the grind set, the spaghetti mindset to play this game effectively. Nice parry.